Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. Hello. Welcome to today. This is my channel. I am Sean Morley. I am the person who streams at this URL. That's where you are. That's what's happening. Hi. Hello, the Burnzoid. Hello, Big Papa Pizza. Hello, Darley Sam. Hello, Josie Russell. Hello, MonoDB. Hello, Albrot. Hello, Oracle. Hello, Sav. Hello, Fluff. Hello, Summer. Hello, King of Time. Hello, B&M Bandit. How will... Did you hear that? Did you hear that car alarm go off for 2 beeps and then stop? Did that come through? I've got a gate on my mic, so there's a good chance it didn't. But I also have single glazing windows. So the car, not quite opposite our road, maybe a little bit up. The alarm's gone off over 5 times, but less than 10 times over the last 2 weeks, I'd say. Can you recreate the noise? It's a car alarm. Red heard the beep. Now, I don't know what I'm... Is it mad to say I don't understand the function of alarms? I don't know what they're supposed to do. If I see a burglar alarm go off on a house, and I look at the house and I see someone coming in and out of the doors, I think that's probably the person who owns the house, or someone trying to help the burglar alarm get turned off. Even if I thought that's a burglar, what do I do then? Do I think like better stop them? I'm not going to stop them. If they're going to burgle a house, they're probably going to hurt me. I understand fire alarms, yeah, but a car alarm's a lot like a house alarm. Like, if someone's breaking into a car, am I obliged to interfere with that? You have to fight the burglar to draw attention. Okay, so I'm looking at someone steal the car. Okay, great. They've stolen the car and I saw. And they say, who stole the car? And I say, I don't know. I don't know who they are. I don't know who that was. Whoever, I don't know. I didn't talk to them. I don't know who they are. The only thing I know about them is that they steal cars. Like, what's the point? Oh, did you see my car get stolen? It's not reasonable to say, oh, you should have tackled them or something. They steal cars. They've probably thought about the idea of getting tackled. They'll probably hurt me. And they don't want to get tackled. No, it's not worth anyone getting hurt over it. It's just a car, isn't it? It's just a car. It's just a commodity. We've got buses now. We've sorted the problem of personal transportation. We have buses and we have trams. It's a deterrent. But there's nothing bad about setting the alarm off. Well, I won't be able to hear them. That's the problem, right? So they've set the car. Oh, but by the way, hello, Raiders. Hello, Raiders. How's it going? How are you? The topic of the moment is alarms. Do we really need them? Now, I'm talking about house alarms, burglar alarms. I'm talking about car alarms. I'm not talking about fire alarms. I'm not talking about the sirens that go off on ambulances. I'm talking about thief alarms. Because I never know what to do when they go off. I look at them. I think the problem is sensitivity. Oh, you mean like the car that's going off on my street because a magpie's grazing it or something? I just don't see how it... no, I actually think they're bad. I think burglar alarms are bad. So imagine, right? You've got a street and there are 20 houses on that street. And one day, one of the houses on that street has a burglar alarm and none of the other houses have a burglar alarm. So that means the burglar is only going to burgle the other 19 houses. So other houses start getting it until there's one house that can't afford a burglar alarm and is getting 20 times the amount of burglaries. Whereas really, we should be spreading out the burglaries across the community. Everyone should get burgled their fair share. But if we get car alarms, we're going to push the burglaries onto our neighbours who don't have that. I'm not attacking a burglar. Like, I don't it's not really that important to me if you have a car. I don't mind if you have it or if the burglar has it. Whoever gets it, gets it. It's just the law of the jungle. I'm not getting involved. Car alarms were invented at a time when policemen were just wandering about, swinging their clubs and whistling, tipping. If it helps someone whose job it is to specifically stop burglaries, that makes sense. But I don't think that there's like, firstly, fuck the police. I don't want the police to be the solution to any problems. But the only people it's alerting is like just people who just go, oh, there's an alarm. And if I were to approach someone and be like, is this your house or are you burglaring? They could trick me very easily. They just have to say, actually, it's my house. And I go, well, I'm not going to get involved in verifying someone's identity. Seize the means of getting robbed. Just let people rob things. Listen, people always like the idea of some Robin Hood. Let just everyone just rob from everyone else. Isn't that the great equalizer? Just if everyone could just rob everything off everyone else, there comes a point where people are like, I actually have everything. It's like robbing is more trouble than it's worth now because I've got everything I need. No one ever realistically suggests just let everyone rob. Big talk from a man who doesn't rob or burgle. I have sensitivity to loud noises. I don't like the sirens, you see. If we got rid of those, I'd get stuck in. There's a sort of black bar at the bottom of the picture. What picture? I want to see Sean do a rob. I used to steal as a kid. I stole from shops a lot as a kid. I was a shoplifter as a child. Primary school, I should say. Not really at risk of anything happening. Hello, Shaz. Clip. Why are you clipping that? Why are you clipping that? The police won't care. You stole from children too. No, I didn't. I stole from the proprietors of local shops. Sean's gone letterbox mode. What do you mean? Harry, you're the only one describing this visual thing. Oh, yeah, I was a scammer on Habbo Hotel as well. When did I stop shoplifting? When they started putting security on the corner shop. Harry is right. Oh, is there actually something up? Oh, have I pulled the background? What have I done? Are you saying something's up? What do you mean? There is a lower bar. Yeah, you're right. I don't know how that happened. And have I fixed it now? Is that better? Sorry, it's because on OBS, black and the color of my OBS, which is dark mode, is just exactly the same color. So I couldn't tell. Shouldn't have had an alarm. I wouldn't have done, if you've learned anything, you'd know I wouldn't have done anything. Like, I wouldn't have had any effect. But thank you, Harry. Yeah. I am actually thinking, I know it was toxic to have a system of points that I gave out to people or retracted just based on my whims. But I feel like rolling that system back out again. And whenever anyone does anything useful, they get points. So whenever everyone does something I think's not helpful, I just take the points away. And I do think you're not going to like it because you'll see, oh, you're just gamified just normal human interactions and behavior. But I do think, in general, good behavior will be up, and about 5 people will be like, well, I want to get the lowest amount of points I can get. But I do think there'll be a net positive. I think it'll be a net benefit. It'll become a race at the bottom. It won't. I won't. You love gamifying behaviors? Yeah, well, I love good outcomes. I love good outcomes, and we live in the era of quantification. Whether you think it or not, you like when the money goes up, okay? As soon as we all got personal bank accounts, we became numbers pilled. And the moment if you can do away with currency in society, I'll dismantle my system. You do racism as a bit. Actually, a ban wouldn't really interfere with the system. You'd just be gone, robot. You'd just be like, I'd say, robot who? Sean loves dopamine? No. I love looking down at the little animals in the maze and thinking, what fresh hell can I engender today? All right, do you want to talk Fishmas? When Sean does his right wing pivot, he'll be raking it in. It'll be. I don't think I'll make any money from it. The thing that's keeping me from a hard right wing council culture pivot and going on trigonometry is I actually think I'd lose all the social capital I got as a darling of the left, and I'll make nothing from the pivot. I think I'd really, really fuck it. I think I wouldn't administer it well. All right. So what I'm going to... So does anyone not know about Fishmas? Does anyone need... does anyone need a ground floor intro to Fishmas? What's everyone's Sean Unwrapped? Have you got the email where I told everyone all their biggest keywords from chat? Fishmas is a mass participation fishing competition that will be happening on all of our own Twitch channels as we all play on Friday. What was it? The 19th? Friday, the 19th of December. So just over 2 weeks. And the game this time round is Bass Landing. And I'm going to show you a little bit of Bass Landing, and you'll understand instantly what got me and Albrot so excited. Ultimately, this decision lies with the current Fishmas Emeritus, Albrot. Albrot, do you have a fictionalized surname I could use to make you sound like a real person without doxing you? Otherwise, I'll just use Albrot. Mash participation. Well, yeah, that's just a bit of Fishmas patois. That's just how we talk in the Fishmas circles. Okay, what? Cressup, as a fellow streamer, do you find on OBS game capture just works less often than it fails to work more often than it works? Wow. I felt alert when I started streaming, but now I feel like I am asleep. Great moon today. Yeah, could you describe the moon to us, please? There we... that's actually the wrong thing. That's actually not the one I want. I want the one that actually shows the game. Okay, here we go. It was above B&M. Great place for a moon. ASCII. Hell yeah, Team Big One. So this is Bass Landing. I'm not going to play it. We're just going to watch. We're going to watch this FMV. We're going to enjoy. We're going to get hyped. I can't be banned. I'm sorry. I'm immune. I'm inoculated. Spoilers, Albrot. This is so good. I've watched this about 7 times through. Now this is Fishmas. Action. Spinnerbait. Side hand. One. Vibration. Flipcast. Pencil bait, overhead, bait crank, backhand, rubber, jiggler, skip. Then we've got the breakdown. I think worm has to be the design. Worm. Worm. There's a lot to be excited about with Worm. We're all in luck. My controller isn't respond. Oh, we're in. I'm not going to play anything because we're not allowed to learn anything. What I can say is that me and Albrot were discussing 3 potential titles, and our main concern with this one is that Albrot had played it for over half an hour and could not catch a fish. So it was considered maybe just too hard, like just not feasible at all. I think Albrot's not participating so that he could play test all the games and find a good one. However, it was discovered that he had the difficulty on random. And as soon as we turned it down to easy, there was a fish in his lap in, I'd say, about 7 to 8 minutes. Yes, you can turn the difficulty to random. So there's something called pressure that we assumed would be like, I don't know, air pressure, water pressure, something. But actually, it refers to the amount of pressure that's on you and also how scared the fish are in general. This game is mega fiddly compared to the others. It really has too many systems. It is trying as hard as it can to simulate everything about bass fishing, including like bass behavior across the time of day, depending on like, it accurately models the wind. The wind can take your cast. Fish behavior across day, across seasons, and across weather are all modeled with some level of accuracy. It's too much. There is a very good chance that this year's winner of Fishmas is the person who catches 1 fish. Yeah, I think so. Would you react if one of those rod alarms tells you when a fish bites? Yes, I would. It's not that I don't react to sounds or beeps or that I can't use an alarm. I'm more thinking about thievery and burglary. Well, I think the game can't get... There's a game in waiting that at the very... Thank you for the resubscription, Big Papa Peter. Have we had an ear update? It's going significantly in the right direction. I think give me another week on it. I think we'll get there soon. One. It's a very satisfying 1-syllable word to say as fast as you can. Rust is spooging less constantly. That is incredibly gross the way you phrased it. But yes, to a degree. But it's drying up and my hearing's coming back. It's just been such a what's the word? There's too much moisture in the I've been having lots of earwax. And so I'm on a regimen of 2 sets of 4 drops of sodium bicarbonate into my ear every day. And unlike olive oil, which is just supposed to soften, soften the whole thing up so that earwax can just fall out of your ear naturally, the bicarbonate almost kind of melts it. And so it's just melting sort of layers of what I assume is like a soybean-sized lump of earwax that's living in my inner ear. Humid, yeah, that's the word. It's taken a while. I find it helps a lot if I go for a lot of regular walks so that I'm sort of jostling my skull in the right way. You're waging such an intense campaign against this earwax. Well, I was going to give it a week and then just go get a proper suction, but I think it's made so much headway, I'm going to give it another week. And then if nothing happens, I'm going to cut my head off and then die. That's the plan, I think. All right, part 1, done. I think Fishmas is going to be a good one because I don't know what a bad Fishmas would be like. I can't conceive of that. That's beyond me. I want to play a quick When Taken. Can you show the lake setup screen? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Let me just get back in, which shouldn't take long because I've got save states. So when you start, here's the depth and breadth of your options. So if we did free fishing, no. Well, no one's going to cast a line. So there's Lunker Lake, a large. Oh, can I just say something? I've been thinking of trying something out. What do you mean you've missed Chobis? Chobis is flourishing. Hello, Phil. Chobis is doing better than ever. I thought I'd try something. Let me pause this for a second. You know, I have to read a lot. And sometimes I thought it might help to like distinguish between when I'm reading something out and when I'm just speaking my own thoughts. And I know that we've all struggled to have like a very quick shorthand for the grammar of that. For a while, like people tried like air quotes, but they were a bad idea and they haven't taken on. And so what I thought is I could just, whenever I'm reading something out, I could add reverb. I could say, a large lake with many types of fish, including big bass. Did that work? Did that work? Did that hotkey actually work? Is that clear? That seems good, right? It just might it might help split up a quote from normal speech. So yeah, we've got this here: a large lake with many types of fish, including big bass. And then another option is a clear water lake, and the only one that smallmouth bass inhabit. Then we've got Alpine Lake, which is a mountain lake that is very popular for bass fishing. Then we've got Mirror Lake, which is near a city. This large lake has many hiding spots for bass. That's what Chris Moyles used to do on Radio 1. Well, I'm in great company. So let's say we went to Lunker Lake, for example, and then we can set up the lake environment. And this includes the amount of pressure. Now, all potential competitors know now this is the difficulty. We didn't know that. And that's really important. Then you've got season. So you could fish at 7 beg, or you could fish at 8 beg, 9 mid, 10 end. Weather, yesterday. You can choose yesterday's weather, such as sunny is greater than cloudy. You can choose today's weather, the wind direction, the wind speed, the water temperature, the water quality, the start time, and the speed of which the time is elapsing. There you go. Config lake. That's everything. That's Fishmas. The game's good. The music is good. The fish are wonderful to behold. They're wonderful to catch. The hats have not yet been really considered, but that's yet to come. Do we all get the same lake? I think people can fish wherever they like. There was one game we were looking at. Its downsides were it was on the Sega Saturn. Its upside is that you can choose a captain that sits with you on your boat and tells you things. But it turns out you have to like catch fish with special tags on in order to unlock areas where you can get better fish. And that felt too much like a gacha game. Should we decide ahead which difficulty to use, or should we do whatever? That rule is pending. Albrock may need to do a little testing on that to discover like where the sweet spot is. At the moment, we don't have an official position. Miracle Jim's great. Have you seen his live band? All right, let's do a when taken. Martine suggested me this game. I had a great time with it last time, and ever since Gaindal not betrayed me, but we outgrew it, didn't we? We got too strong for Gaindal. We became too hench. This is just one of those. It's a GeoGuessr combined with a history guesser. You're going to be shown a picture of somewhere in the world, and you have to say when and where. Zoom in on the number plate. I mean, that looks... Oh, I'm not sure, actually. What's this little flag? This little coat of arms? You're the GeoGuessr person here. French. All right. A bit of France. We've got tomates. Maybe that's French. Yeah, okay. France confirmed. France double confirmed. How do we pin it down more than that? Also, time-wise, year-wise, I'm going to say it's like 2016. I'm going to say it's not long ago. Find an Italian cafe in France. What, the one? It's modern, but I think it's like... Let's just go for the south of France and just plonk it. I think we'll get a decent amount of points just plonking around here. It's going to be like here, you know? And it's going to be 2014. It was 2024. I mean, I never was going to pin it down better than that. But it wasn't too far away in... Well, yeah, 89 kilometers away. That's fine. That's fine. Would you like to hear Miracle Jim sing? You might hear an advert first. Let me... This is Dreamgate by Miracle Jim. You don't hear anything? You'd love hearing things, I think. Albert, is this the one where the backing singer has a very funny voice? I couldn't tell you, Josie. Yeah, if you look at the back, there's just a little fish with a microphone. She's looking really close to her music, but I want to know if she's like holding her nose to get that sound. I think if Albert met Miracle Jim, I think he'd get straight.
だね震える手に抱きしめ取りづらない遥かな旅は今始まる
But that would involve flying to China, though, wouldn't it, Albert? You're considering a lot of mad things. I guess we've all considered doing things we're not in any way about to do. I mean, I very much think we've got the gist of this. But I will put it on loop, you know. All right, next round. Are there polyrhythms? Are there? I thought it's the only way to get us to move forward. I didn't want to riot, you know. Only in the fields. That's enough. I don't know. I'm looking for language here. Is that... This is 40s, 50s, right? 40s, 50s? Just looking for anything. Uni Coupe. Blackpool. Yeah? What are you basing that on? Late 50s, 60s? This music's going right through me. Japan? I don't know. I don't think there's enough Japanese people for Japan. No, did you think this was Japanese characters? It's just Unicoupe again. It's just Unicoupe. What's a Unicoupe? I don't know, and I think it would be. I'm not going to look it up because that would spoil it. You have to base it on gut. Yeah, it's Unicoupe. You think it's French? I mean, it could be. Everyone's dressed very drab, and I know that's the past. Maybe an early supermarket? Early supermarket makes me think early 60s, you know? Supermarkets were kind of not around in the 50s. Aussie, Western Europe. See, everyone's saying very, very different things. Let's go with something that I think we can say. It's a hot climate, right? It's not Northern Europe. I'm not going to go any more northerly than France, I'd say. But I don't think France. I just think the French dress better than this. Can we look at vehicles? The only thing we've got is this kind of tow truck type thing. Equatorial Guinea. I think this is 60s. I think this is 63. I think it's 63. And I'm going to plonk it somewhere around south of France, Italy, Spain. Let's pop it in Marseille. 1963 Marseille. It was in Czechia, so quite a distance away, but it was 1959. So I was right about when supermarkets were being popularized. It was Europe, Lambda. This photo, hang on, let me just read. This photograph captures the inaugural International Engineering Fair in Brno, Czechoslovakia, which opened on September the 6th, 1959. Oh, so this was a communist supermarket. That's Slovakia. Maybe at that time. Okay. 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 Should we start the bidding at... Oh, I don't know. There's a huge swath of countries that I'm not confident on. But these dots, and the fact that it's coming down off a line, that's stylized Arabic, right? That's stylized Arabic. So it's not... We can rule out, like, the Caucasus, and we can rule out, like, the Stans, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan. I don't think they've got standardized Arabic as one of their languages. So we're thinking Egypt. Is there a lot of Arabic in Turkey? That's got to be white people looting Egypt. The presence of this car. Doesn't give much away. In Central Asia, they use calligraphic Arabic on mosques. I don't think this is a mosque. It's not really beautiful enough to be a mosque. I know it has this like brickwork pattern, but I think a mosque would look more ornamented than this. I think this is just a building. The presence of horse and cart for like loading and stuff. I don't know. I'm thinking North Africa. I'm thinking somewhere North Africa. Let's go with Tunisia and hedge our bets. Some people have said Morocco. Some people have said Egypt. Let's go with Tunis. Yes, that fish can always be heard. So Morocco's here. Algiers. I'm going to go with Tunisia, you know. I'm going to pop it in Tunis. I'm going to pop it in Tunis. The photography was relatively sharp. So like 31. Tunis and 31. Is there any reason that's mad as opposed to like a reasonable guess? That's my guess. Wildly off. It was Baghdad. But it was 1933, so I was 2 years off in terms of year. But it was Iraq. I don't know. I wasn't likely to get it any better than that. I did my best. Now, where are we here? Oh, hello. Kristiansand. Evia, so it's Scandinavia? Kristiansand, is that Sweden? Norway? Norwegian flag. Okay, that makes sense. I like Oracle in the middle of it saying Denmark. No, I heard you. The flag may be a clue. Huge Norwegian flag. I see it now. I see it now. Thank you. Well, it's near Kristiansand. And also, if you go the other way, you get to Larvik. So surely we can find a place that's between those two things, right? Go to Norway. Where's Kristiansand? And where's Larvik? Let me know if you spot it. Kristiansand. I mean, it could be a very little place. It might be Denmark. Why would it be Denmark? Well, it depends where Kristiansand is. Look for the E. Well, are the roads on this? Yeah, they are. Look, here's the E6. What are we looking for? The E18. Yeah, we'll just keep going until we find the E18. That's the E6. And where are we now? We're just still in Norway. It's just really long. Hello. Kristiansand. And what was the other one? Ertva. Is that... What was the name of the other place? Back in here. Oh. Evia. Evia and Kristiansand are in the same direction, but Larvik is in the other direction. So we're looking for Larvik. Oh, it zoomed me all the way out. All right. But we know roughly where we're looking, right? Christian Sand is... I've lost it. I've lost it again. How up north was I? Okay, Christiansand. And then there's Ertvar. So we're looking for a Larvik over here. Yeah, but spelling may have changed since then. Things are spelt differently now. You think it's just a coincidence there's stuff with like really similar names but with one letter off? Let's just say it changed. It would have not. No, it would have. Things will just change. Things just change. Sorry, entropy deniers, but things just change. Could it be this? Elkersdalen? No, no one would put that on the map. That's tiny. No, we're looking for Tarvik, aren't we? Tarvik. Torvik? Could it be Torvik booked? How are you getting there via a road? Via this? The bloody... Okay, we're looking for the E18. Of course, the E18 must come through here. Sean, what do you mean? No one... Hell is just south of Trondheim? Sean, why are you saying south, Sean? South. Okay, I'm headed south. Yeah, we're all having fun still, right? We're all still friends. Okay, E39. Just some more roads, but no E numbers. Do you remember when we had E numbers? Kids loved those. Expand and go south. All right, all right. But I'm too far away to read the E136. We're even further away now. Where's the E18? No, Josies love this kind of thing. Trust me. Some of my friends are Josies. God, there's loads of just stuff in Norway, isn't there? What are all this? Is this golf courses or something? Is this like a big bunker? Where's the E18? There's the 36. It's land. No, I know the bits that aren't blue are land, but it just feels a bit golfy, you know? I'm lost. But this is a whole different road system. Have I gone to Sweden? No. South is where I want to be, apparently. There's Bergen. Where's E18 though? Go to Oslo and then go south. That's really south though, isn't it? Isn't Oslo quite south? The E18. Wow. Okay, it goes through Drammen. It goes through... It kind of ends around here. The E18 stops. No, the E18 continues on. E18, and then it stops right here in Flipstad. What do you mean, my goodness? If you were me, you'd do the things I'm doing. And then you'd be saying, oh my goodness, at yourself, you know? That would be mad. Let's just keep going south this way. And it just, oh no, it keeps going. Don't worry, everyone, it keeps going. No, it's fine, honestly. I'm doing well, and I can afford to lose some people's respect. It'll all come out in the wash. I'm not 100% what that phrase means. I treat it as everything will be all right on the night kind of thing. Okay, we're still going. E18. I've forgotten all the place names that we're looking for, but I assume my memory will get jogged once I spot one of them in the wild. Like it'll pan out, I think. You went past Larvik? Where? Where? When? Where's Larvik? Larvik? Where? Have I gone past it again? Why can't I see it? Larvik. Oh my God, there it is. Okay. Well, if that's Larvik, what's down here? Where's Christian Sand? There it is. Okay. So we're going the other way, I guess. Oh. Oh. Is that the end of the E18? It just stops, huh? We're in between. Oh, what, between Larvik and... Yeah, you're right. I remember now. Yeah. Okay. God, I'm glad you guys are here. Otherwise, I'd still be on the E18. So maybe if we're between the two of them... That's Lillesand. Where's Tarvik gone? That's Christian Sand. That's Grimstad. That's Felvik. Where's Tarvik? Oh my God, where's Tarvik? Zoom out. Larvik. Yeah, okay. Where is it? Is it real? Christian Sand. Where's Larvik? There's Mandel. It's not Tarvik, it's Larvik. Everybody knows this. It's not in Denmark. I don't know if there is a Tarvik. You can scroll out a bit. All right. Tarvik. I don't know if we have one. There it is. So we could be anywhere here, right? So let's just pick the biggest place in between. We're in Arendal. We're probably in Arendal. We're probably... if it backs off onto the E18, it's going to be around here where you can get on. So it'll be like around here. That's my guess. It's around there. Yeah, look, if we're in Tarvik, we'll get full marks. And as for timing, it's hard because everyone's in uniform, which disguises some of the nat. But I'm going to say like 1978. 1978. 1950s? No. I hope you enjoy being wrong. It's going to be 1978. Mid, early 70s? Okay, here's my guess. 1978. $1977. I can do the years. Do you know what? We nearly got full marks there. We got 99 out of 100 on time, 100 out of 100 on place. So a 199 out of 200 total. No, we couldn't have got more marks, so it wouldn't have benefited us to go any closer. It wasn't painful. I was laughing, or I'll go on to laugh when I think about it in the future, which I'm not going to do, obviously. Okay, there's going to be some clues here. Computer, zoom and expand. Computer, target my brain and enhance. Oh, I don't know. I have to go off of whatever I can see on this. UMDA. UMDA. I can't make out any of the text. Unga, I mean, I have no idea. I can't reliably make out a single character. It does say 33. I think that's confirmed here. Yeah, 33% off your UMDA. Does that say face off? This could be a flag campaign for the film Face Off. '33 Ryder Cup. It's not the year 1933. Look at the people. It's 1993. It's 1993. No, it's not. It's 1990. 7. It's 1997. I don't know. It depends on the country. Fashions don't change. Post-millennium, excuse me. Let me just zoom in on this guy who's poking himself in the eye with a folded serviette. You think this guy was kicking around in the millennium? No. This guy was not alive in this millennium. One old guy in a cell sheet. Yes, a single old guy poking himself in the eye paints a picture. To be fair, she is very 2008 coded. This guy is very 2009 coded. These guys are timeless. Someone's pointing at what? A bush? At this hole here? This guy's AI. That's not a real person. Look, I'm going to stretch to 2002, but have you not seen this guy? Like, in the colors he's wearing. This is 90s. 2013. No. Listen, I've always been right on year. People are just remembering the E18 incident and they're like, Sean can't use his brain rationally. But I've been so right on the years, time after time. And that's built up hang on. US flag spotted. Zoom and enhance. And let's see if we can read this. Can anyone take any punt at what this says? Hello, Martine. We're playing When Taken again. I really like it. Challenger. Okay, that's the name of a rocket, isn't it? Are we... It's the premiere of Challengers, yeah. So, is NASA and all the rocket launchers still in Houston, Texas? When was Challenger? This seems too modern for the Challenger rocket, unless there's more than one. No, when they never were. Wasn't Challenger in Florida? I don't know. Challenger was 1986 in Florida. Let's look at these people. Could this conceivably be 1986? Because everyone was just saying they swore blind it was 2015 a moment ago. It does seem too modern for 1986. It's a digital phone. What does that mean? What's the meaning of it being digital? Why would that change what people are wearing? All right, so also if it's the only reason we have the word Challenger is because it's written above a doorway. That doesn't mean that this is all a rocket event, but it does indicate it's in America. Like, I just don't think you get random US flags, really, unless you're in America. You're the only one who said that it did? Albert, you need to lower your voice, okay? We're all indoors here. I can even see the lowercase sentences. Like, if I'm really frustrating you that much, you need to get your priorities in order, you know? I think Burnzoid's right. Let's have a look. What did Burnzoid say? What colour is Burnzoid's name? Sean, the bridge in the background. This. I can't really make out what this structure is. Sean can't read most things. That bridge looks like the one in Rotterdam. I mean, you'll be the expert. I haven't been able to make out a lot of language. Like, if I saw any Dutch, then that would pin things down. Just everything's a bit too blurry. This is not in America? Why? What? I don't doubt you, by the way. I don't mean to take a confrontational tone, but how can you rule out America? Have you not seen this guy? Okay, Martine's going to show us the bridge. I'm certain Sean's knows. What's the significance of it being digital? Oh, yes, okay. Digital photography was probably only popularized in the 2000s. Yeah, I see it. I do see it. I don't know if I... Is that building there possibly it? That could be it, you know, and then they're looking over and then check for crocetta. I didn't see any crocetta. Do you know what, though? I mean, this could be a Dutch guy. There's absolutely no reason why it couldn't be. These people aren't screaming the Netherlands at me. Not that I know really what that looks like. There's lots of jeans. They love jeans in the Netherlands. They're a big jeans people. Zoom out again. Look, I'll just pop it in Rotherham, okay? Some people have got no sense of perspective. They're losing their absolute marbles over this. I'm happy just to pop it in Rotterdam. And it doesn't need to be closer than the city centre, you know? Rotherham? Look, this is the amalgamation of your guesses, okay? We're going 2013 Rotterdam. It was Valencia. Someone did say Valencia, though. Who was it? I should have listened. I'd had too much noise. People were getting too agitated. People were getting full-on angry, you know? I had to put a guess in. Thanks, Burnzoid. Valencia in 2010 was experiencing a remarkable period of architectural and urban transformation, particularly its waterfront areas. The city had recently completed major infrastructure projects as part of hosting the America's Cup sailing competition, fundamentally reshaping its relationship with the Mediterranean Sea. Well done, Burnzoid. Very good guess. I read too much into that guy in the shell suit. That guy did not seem like a Valencia guy. But look, we did okay, actually. The total score out of 1,000 was 839. I think that's all right. You know, for all the caps locks that people put in the chat, I think we actually did really well and we should celebrate what we achieved. He might have been American. He could have been from anywhere. A boat guy, yes. I was looking at the guy through the prism of nationality. I should have looked at him through the prism of liking boats. All right. Was that fun? We will never know, but I will play it regularly at the start of streams just to give us all like a bit of a blood pressure spike. Now, we're here for the main event. Fun is a word. It's my word. The word of me and my people. Now, City 2000 doesn't have a category, so I guess we don't use one. Yeah, we're going to play this game, and like it's really been built up through all the times that I didn't play it, but I'm telling you now, this one's real. All right, DOSBox is opening, and then we'll do sound. And I'm not even going to try with... Yeah, doesn't like it. We're in. Don't ask about games or shouts. We're all still recovering, really. Yeah. Martine's played a blinder here. He goes, Sean's streaming a DOS game. I can wait approximately 40 minutes before I pop in. There's no way he'll have got around to it before then. Need to show Shaz Games, or Shaz would hate Games, actually. She'd never tune in again. I'm wondering if this is the game or whether Aditus is just like one of the production companies and this is their ident. you hear okay? This is such a resolution. Is that person like holding a gun? Am I supposed to recognize that person's got a gun? Hello, Maz. We've just started a game called City 2000, made in the early to mid-90s, depicting a futuristic London of the year 2000. What's happening? I don't really know what's going on at all. We've just turned it on. So far, though, it's great. Yes. This is an exciting opening. I think it's a spy thriller, the game. Aditus. It is. It's an ident for Aditus, the people who made it. I said that as a joke. City 2000. Hell yeah. There's the famous rotunda. Is that a Canadian flag on top? Hello, Captain. If that's correct, then thank you for resubbing. I think maybe the game is Canadian. Oh, yes. It me.
Hi, Sean and everyone. What's going on today?
We've just loaded up City 2000, Captain. Harper's syndrome hits London. Doctors and scientists in London, England, are becoming increasingly concerned this week as 22 people were... I guess that's all we're getting.
Darren.
John? Hi there. Agent X here of British Intelligence.
Hi there, what a surprise.
Listen, we have a bit of a problem over here in London.
Yes.
Desperately need your help.
But
I spoke to your chief, and he's agreed to lend you to us for a couple of weeks. Congratulations for the success on Operation Idaho, by the way.
thanks, but...
Though I want you to take a flight to Heathrow. You'll get your brief when you arrive. Bye.
Hello? Hello?
Damn.
This is good stuff. Thank you, Mono, for the suggestion. My head is killing me. Ow! My head.
Have a pleasant flight.
Oh, full screen.
You arrived at Heathrow. It's up to you now, John.
And now we game. So, quite genuinely, what's happened? Like, I don't know if I passed out any of the events that are in FMV, really. Okay, so I'm going to click map. Map brings up kind of a navigation option. No, it doesn't. It brings up this map. And then, can I move the map? No. But can I enlarge the map? No. But can I do anything? No. Okay, fine. And then we've got our inventory empty. That's fine. Then we've got that. And then we've got looking. And then we've got mixing, and then we've got talking. But I'm guessing nothing and no one here is interactable. Then we've got taking, I suppose. Okay, on we go. I guess I'm just going to wander around until I see something I don't know what my objective is. What's the slider on the top left?
Are you sure you want to quit?
No.
Well, why did you select quit then?
That's really good.
Are you sure you want to quit? Well, why did you select quit then?
That's really good. Now that's a bit of classic British humour. What about this? That's music. I don't think they're sliders at all. I think they're decorative. Whatever your taste, we stretch to it. Yeah, there's a bit of a Pete Sutton vibe to that line. Soundtrack really good. Can you do a preliminary check, Albert, if it's on the big soundtrack website? New icon on the top right. Yeah, limited to that other room. I'm going to assume there was a delay and that it... Ah. There's an object here. A cup. Can I examine the cup?
A mug of coffee.
Uh-huh. But you won't stop until you've done the full rotation? Okay, got it. All right. So when there's an object in a room that you can interact with, you'll see a little sign up here. This is going to be hard. Yeah. Yes. I don't know if you know this, but I'm not the most observant person. I really think I'm not going to do well. Okay, that leads you in a little loop. No, it would have been a free cup of coffee.
Will Mr. John Daring please report to the information desk? Thank you.
That might be me. Can I instead go to the Bureau de Change? Oh, or just... I can't leave. I'm just going to read out this from Albert. The City 2000 FMV game most likely refers to Sim City 2000. Oh, never mind. All right, we can take the tub. It's sometimes stylized. Oh, you've already blocked that it's stylized with, like it's an acronym with dots in between the letters.
Daring here.
Hi, did you have a good flight?
Yeah, thanks.
I've made a reservation for you at the London Hilton. Go and make yourself comfortable, and then come round to my house for dinner. I'll explain everything then. Dress smart. I've left an envelope for you at the desk. My address is in there and some cash for taxes and so on. And John,
Yes?
when I say smart, I mean it. Get a suit. It'll make a change from those awful jeans you turned up in last time, and the time before. See you later.
If she were half so pretty as you, I wouldn't mind so much. I'm supposed to pick up a letter?
Here you are, Mr. Daring.
I think this could be a good time. Oh, hang on. I should bring up and refer back to this map. Does the map change at all when I'm somewhere different? Or can I click on the map to more quickly go to places I've been? I don't really know. how to use the map. Am I that arrow? Yeah, okay. So if I want to go to the tube station, I want to go... I clicked the wrong button. New inventory item. Read the letter. What? Oh, yeah, the letter. Okay, examine letter.
An envelope containing a note and £100.
1994 London, Lucy. Oh, you were lampooning me. I see now. I see how it is. Yeah, okay, an item. It's a travel card. Oh, a ticket.
to travel on the Underground in London.
Uh-huh. I don't need a full rotation. But I'll get one. Fine. I think I need one of those.
The London Underground isn't free, John.
Oh. I
The
can't...
London Underground isn't free, John.
There is a ticket, but I can't take it. Can I use it?
The London Underground isn't free, John.
Got it. And what's this new thing that's in my inventory?
A note from your contact.
Driver. Dinner 8 p.m. Oh. Let's try that again.
A note from your contact.
Dinner 8 p.m. 18 Curzon Street, Mayfair. Don't be late. Kiss. 11111. I do have money though, so is this my money?
£100 sterling.
Who's that on it? Am I on it? Was my face on the money? All right, so we're going to mix.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm going to use. No, I'm going to screwdriver. I'm going to
You
wrench.
now own a brand new tube ticket.
Got it. And now I can go on the tube. Did they just film in random public places for this game? Like a lot of this seems a little bit like it was just guerrilla filmed for a video game. Okay. Oh. Okay. No additional items. Okay, so we're going to the Hilton. Going to check in, and then we're going to Curzon Street. I don't think anyone knew they're in this game. It's quite exciting. Like a voyeuristic look at the past. Is there a way I can zoom out on this map? Because I don't know what direction the Hilton's in. This music's really good. It's so meandering. How old was everyone when this game was being made? And this game was being made in like 1993, 1994. I think I was taken down to London for like go on some marches as a kid. My mum was in the teachers union. So there's a small chance I'll be in this game if we see a teachers march. Right, so the map does tell you like you can't make that gap there. I wouldn't recognize myself. That's the sad thing. If Little Maul was in here, I wouldn't tell him from another kid, to be honest. I was bright blonde as a child. So when I see a picture of me, I'm like, who's that? You can be blonde as a child and grow out of it. That's normal, isn't it? I think it's just a thing in my family. Were you not a comically large baby? What do you mean? What are you implying? This is what I'm saying, Martine. My cousin, when he was made to draw pictures of Jesus for Catholic school, always drew him with a full beard. Because it's like, well, that's what Jesus looks like, you know? Some people just, they gain important characteristics. What's the eye on the map? I don't know. Let's go and find out. I guess we're near it here. Let's turn around. And then turn around again. And now we're facing... I don't know. I'm not sure. If I go this way, am I... Just went too far in the other direction? No, I think I'm trying to get to the Hilton Hotel. If I go this way, do I have a better shot of going into the eye? Yeah, I do. We can just go into the Natural History Museum. We can visit it for free. Dippy's not around anymore, is she? They did her in. They did for her. Great, all right. I guess we'll just wander the Natural History Museum. There he is, the wreckhead himself. AOT's wreckhead mate. Yep. Look at the lens flash. It's like these were just disposable cameras they like chucked away at Boots after. There are so many different kinds of living things. There's a skeleton patting a horse skeleton. Let's progress the game. I'm sure if this is here, there'll be plot in here. So we'll see everything through the course of the plot. But I do think it'll be a slow game at the best of times, so we should progress it where we can. Oh, just let me out. Am I going forwards? Let me out. It's very beautiful. Please let me out. And now, let me leave. I think I've butted into a dead end. But I think if I go this way once more, then I can turn right and then I can leave the way I came in. Oh. Not quite. How many days do you think they went around London taking photos of this game? I don't want to guess until I've seen the extent of the map. But I think it could have been a week. But there is something a little bit like we had a throwaway camera for this. Like it does feel like things... It looks like I'm looking at some like an old auntie's holiday snap. Like they're not turning the flash off. I do think the way you navigate could be better. I think their idea of making you feel like, because I think this is a Canadian game, so this idea of making you feel like you're actually navigating a city that's, you know, expensive and time consuming to get to. This was like real like 90s computers of the future stuff. Like I think that's quite funny. I don't know how to get out. I think I'm trapped. If I go left here, oh, that, no. Through the gift shop. Do you think they want me to go through a normal... Here's where I think I want to be. So if I turn left here, I think I can leave. Yeah, good. I mean, I'm still impressed seeing pictures on my computer. That's never gone away for me. Recently, I showed someone a picture of a fish. And they said, is that AI? I don't think so, but I don't know how to prove it. I just looked up fish. The simple pleasures of pictures on a computer is fading, you know. It was a carp, if you must know. It was my friend's birthday, so I sent them a birthday carp. And someone else said, is that AI? This carp? I didn't say it, but I just think it doesn't really matter. It's just a carp, you know. Real carp, fake carp. Look, there's the Hilton. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I want my suit and then to go to the Hilton. Yeah, okay. Back we go. Tie rack will do more than ties, I think. I'll go one more and then I'll turn around and start coming back up, and then I think. Well, do you know, Watchdog Legion got a lot of hype, but you have to say City 2000 did it first. And actually, City 2000 kept a lot more detail in, you know? Like the actual brand name shops are in here. Watchdog Legion were a bit too scared to do that. I haven't seen Tie Rack again, and I've gone the wrong way, and I'm in Piccadilly now. Let's turn around. Yeah, I'm heading back. I must have overshot the Tie Rack twice. Yeah, the fact that I'm seeing real license plates is actually insane. And just real people that don't know they're in a video game. Mad. I mean, there must have been a feeling of like, we're in Canada, they're in London, what are they going to do, you know? Right, now we'll shoot beyond this. And then I guess we'll head down here. I don't remember where we saw the... where we saw the tie rack. Let's go all the way back to the museum, flip around, and then surely we'll spot it. I mean, at the same time, there's no harm done, is there? I know likenesses have been used, but no one's being like defamed, right? They're not going to point at a random member of the unsuspecting public and say, this person's a spy, kill them. I mean, it looks like this feels like a more peaceful looking London. Okay, tie rack. Okay, you just can't go in the tie rack. You can't go in it. It's not meant to be in the game, really. There we go. On we go. De-tanking the game by a tiny modicum may be good. Let's find out. Just be aware that occasionally there's dialogue and it's not very clear at the best of times, but you let me know. All right. I don't know where to get a suit, but I do know I'm supposed to go to the Hilton, so I'm going to do that first and see if that sheds light on the other objective. I think it was Gordon Brown that attacked Tyrak through economic sanctions. And you wouldn't believe what he did to Iceland. This is good. Look at these real people just driving their cars. Here we are at the iconic London Hilton Hotel. is anyone else from the era where they've just kind of decided like the 90s was when it was at? If there's a golden era that's created in your head by like rose-tinted nostalgia, what years does it span from? And why are those years 1997 to... I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure when it drops off. Definitely it's begun by 1998. But I don't know when it ends. Some sort of golden era came about. Yeah, your golden era. What cut it so short? You've only been alive this... How old are you, Crispin? You're a little person.
I got a reservation.
Just a tiny
Daring.
little
John
child.
Daring.
Ah, yes, Mr. Daring. Room number
24.
28.
That's mad. Do you think we're all dead old then?
Are there any messages?
Let me see.
You consider me an
no
unk?
messages for you, sir.
Sorry, I talked over that, but we've got no messages. Yeah, all the times that Bread Santa's been saying come, and I just didn't realise that should have been like an imprisonable offence. We're checked into the hotel. Yeah, great. Are we what? Jim, you seem to have your head around this stuff. What's the difference between being washed and being mogged? You're younger than your parents. Yeah, fine. That doesn't mean anything to me. You get mogged on, okay. So is this like active voice and passive voice? Have I got more items? Yes, room 23. Can I use that?
They only fit in your hotel room, John.
They only fit in your hotel room, John. Whose voice is that? Because I'm Canadian, so that's not my voice. So who is that? Wash just means washed up? Yeah, sounds right. Let's just try and use everything. I love the voice.
There is nothing to buy here.
There is nothing to buy here.
They only fit in your hotel room, John. Try reading it, John. It's dirty. I'd wash it first. They do not accept that card here, John.
That's the kind of accent the worst kind of people have. Oh. Biggest apologies. There was an item here. Let's look at it first.
This is a map of the streets of London.
I've already got one. I've already got this. I want it. I'll have another one. Right. Oh.
You can't go that way.
Oh, it lets me move more quickly.
You can't go that way. As you leave the hotel, you return your room keys to the reception desk.
No, I don't want that. Put me back in. And then stop looking at the map. No more map. Let's sign back in. Yeah, easily hundreds. But also, how did they get permission to like photograph? Did they just guerrilla photograph in the Hilton? Like, this has to be illegal. Or maybe no one had really thought about it enough at this point because not enough people had cameras. Like, if you had a digital camera in this era, I'm imagining it's going to be something quite large. Unless these were all like filmed and developed and then scanned. Did they pull this off the Hilton website? I don't know if there was enough website going on in these days. Also, why would the Hilton have these weird interstitial shots of like a corridor with a person walking past it? Oh, I'm back in.
They only fit in your hotel room, John.
But I don't know how I'd get to my room. All I seem to be able to do is spin around on the spot. you'd think at some point, maybe I'm looking for a lift. Maybe I'm looking for some stairs. But all I see is just the ability to spin around in the foyer. The color is extremely 35mm film photography. You think inventory
There
mash?
is nothing to buy here. They only fit in your hotel room, John. Try reading it, John.
Oh, examine the keys. Oh, so
This
clever.
is your key to your room at the Hilton, number 23.
No new information, though. Well, I knew the room number. I just don't know how to get out of the foyer. My problem isn't I don't know how to get into my room. My problem is I don't know how to leave the entrance hall. Like, I think I want to be going up here, right? This is the staircase that leads up to the rooms. But I just can't get up it. I mean, I can try and talk to the guys walking past. I got a feeling like these background people don't exist, really. Yeah. I don't think they're real. I wouldn't know how to proceed, really. Oh, hello. Oh, it was only because I had objects up. That allowed me to see the talk bubble, but it didn't indicate there was anyone to talk to. I don't know. I think I'm missing something elementary here. I think there's something that the designers thought was obvious in how you do anything that's lost on me a bit. Should I keep trying to figure this out? Or should I cut my losses here and leave and try and find a suit? Maybe click keys on stuff? I don't know how to mix.
Don't be silly, John. They're only keys.
Like, I don't know how to use something with something else, really.
They only fit in your hotel room, John.
What lift, though, Oracle? What lift are you talking about? Like, I don't think I've seen a single interactable item. I could try and talk to these people, but like, there's nothing in the world. There's just photographs. Let's go get a suit. I don't know how to proceed.
As you leave the hotel, you return your room keys to the reception desk.
Fine. Is that normal in a hotel? I've never done that at a hotel. What's the point of checking in?
This is a map of the streets of London.
I don't know how, Lambda. I'm just so baffled on how to interact. I'm just spinning in the foyer. Let's use the map and then let's go somewhere. So I still can't like move around. Am I supposed to know where to go though?
You can't go that way.
Thank you. I can cover a lot of distance quite quickly, which is exciting. Too far? I'm just wondering if there's something that it will say like the suit shop.
You can't go that way.
Fine. Should we go to see the London Eye? Or where the London Eye will eventually be? My Balls Brothers? Fine. Can you magnifying glass the eyes? I don't know. Let's find out. No, you can't use any of your special hand verbs. Oh, I know.
Streets of London.
I know. No, sadly not. Sadly, I don't know what to do.
They do
Speed
not
run.
accept that card here, John.
Speed run to being baffled complete.
You can't go that way.
I mean, I feel like they can't expect you just to wander around until you find a suit shop. There's presumably somewhere that you're intended to.
You can't go that way.
In the Hilton again. I just think it's where I'm supposed to be. Hello, Ghost _9715. Oxford Street has shops. It does, but this game was sold in Canada. They're not going to think that the average Canadian who's probably buying this game based on the appeal that it simulates visiting London is going to know where the shopping streets are. The game has given me like a simple first instruction, go and check in at the Hilton. And I suppose I have.
A note from your contact.
Should I go to Curzon Street? Should I go to Mayfair and just try and just attend this thing? What is that game? This game, Ghost, is called City 2000. It's a Canadian-made game that takes place in London. It was made in 1993. And it's a spy thriller, point-and-click adventure game built out of photography taken in London that they had absolutely no permission to take. And it's not too clear on what to do or how to play or anything like that. I've played this so that I can struggle and get confused. Pretty light on the thrilling. Martin, did you not see the guns at the beginning? There were at least 3 guns. Have you managed to talk about the Grinch yet? No, I'm too engrossed. What I was going to say about the Grinch, though, and I think I probably talked about this last year and maybe got a satisfying answer to this question. Thank you for the follow, Ghost.
As you leave the hotel, you return your room keys to the reception desk.
What I wanted to ask was, why is the Grinch become an annual Christmas character? Because I'm seeing so many Grinch adverts. It's not Albert. I've never done that before. The Grinch is everywhere. And I'm seeing adverts now about the Grinch that seem to forget that the Grinch doesn't like Christmas. That they're just trying to wrap him in as just another Christmas appreciator. Yeah, the Grinch is everywhere. One, isn't the Grinch like a licensed person? How's it just entered the public domain? And also, all I remember of the Grinch is it was a Dr. Seuss book, and then it was a film with Jim Carrey, and then nothing for like 15 years, and now the Grinch is everywhere. What precipitated this recent Grinch boom? Who's your favourite Christmas appreciator? Father Christmas, I think. Sean hasn't shorn it. What do you mean? There was one with Benedict Cumberbatch. Right. That's the thing I'm missing. So that's the I have shorn it. I sheed it. I shored it.
This is a map of the streets.
Yeah, I know what it is. I want to use it. What do you mean Sean hasn't shorn it? Sean hasn't shorn it the whole way through. What haven't I shorn? Okay, we want to be... Did it say Mayfair? Hang on, let me check my instructions.
A note from your contact.
Is that right? All right, drop everything. We're going to Jazz Isle's dad's fruit and veg. Okay.
You can't go that way.
Can you tell us any distinguishing features that will make us confident we're looking at your dad's fruit and veg store? Because that would be the biggest dub of all. To see a bit of Chat's
Can't go
family
that way.
history. I don't get back pain, but does that help? All right, we're heading in. We're just going to keep wandering until we see any sign of fruit or veg. Do you think the music will ever change? Has the music changed off of this? Can we go in the little magic shop that was here then? I don't think we're going to get inside many buildings. You worked in the monsoon? Head back towards Soho, gladly. Let me bring up the map. So we want to swing a right here. And then see if this is the right way. There's something here. It doesn't look like it'll be fruit and veg, but there's a stall. I feel like you could sell anything out of those though. Keep going this way. Covent Garden General Store. Oh, and I have to pick a direction. So if I'm going towards Soho, probably left then. And then I have to go one more, and then I think I can go right. How far into Soho are we heading? This has got a real kind of theme hospital energy. This is Leicester Square. Yeah, but it's the only route I can take to head towards Soho. I can't go the direct. These red lines are where I can go. Birds learning about inflation in real time. Huge moment. It was probably on one of those streets we can't get on. Well, it was always a bit unlikely, but it was exciting to try. Yeah, I can imagine. Great time for you to pop in, huh? All right, what are we doing? Part of me, the very stupid, like brain like an insect part of me, is just pulled towards going to the Hilton and spinning around a bit more. Tyrack's I will go there, but I'm going to go there while insisting Tyrack is non-interactable. It looks interactable because any other game would like blur out a business, but this one won't and hasn't. It's only there because they don't know how to like not constantly show businesses. I don't think you can go in anywhere. You can probably go in big buildings like the Hilton or a museum, but I don't think you're going to see any interiors. You have to get a Harrods suit? I don't know. I would not say no to someone giving me some guidance on this front. Can you go to a proper East London boozer? I suspect not, judging by the map. I completely agree that the way the tie rack sign looks suggests you're supposed to go in it and get a tie. But I also believe that's completely incidental to the design and intent of the game. Where is it? Where even am I now? I think I've taken a wrong turn. Hang on, let me go on the big map again. The tie rack was back here. How have I not spotted? How?
Go that way.
Oh, come on. Could you at least tell me in a different voice? Right, we've gone right back to the museum. We're looking for the tie rack. I passed it a while ago. Right, well, I'll pass it a while ago again. Do you remember the old BT logo of the guy with the big horn? They should bring him back. You know, Lotto's bringing back the big hand that says it could be you. They can at least bring back the guy with the big horn. They could at least nationalise telecoms. Oh, I mean, I know, but what now? I can't go in. If I click left, I turn around. That's a really clear shot of a stranger taken without their permission. Like, she's probably our mum now. I just don't think that's the way the game works, you know? I think you only get to use items like if there's something overwhelmingly obviously interactable. Look at the top. It does say large department store. All right, I will use my money.
There is nothing to buy here.
There's nothing to buy here.
Try reading it, John. It's dirty. I'd wash it first. They do not accept that card here, John.
Oh, obviously I can use my map. There's nothing to buy. Well, I'm obviously not in a large department store. Let me see if the map shows anywhere else I could go in.
You can't go that way.
What about if I walked in here?
You can't go that way.
Well, what can I see here? Harrods. I can look at Harrods. Can I use my money on Harrods?
There is nothing to buy here.
What, at Harrods? I don't know. What's the PH icon on the map? I don't remember clocking that. Let's have a look.
They do not accept that card here, John.
No, I'm clicking on this. PH. Oh, I don't know. Do you want to investigate? Down here. Over here. Down here. Too far. Down here. Down here. Public house. And then PI is place of interest. You really would think that they'd let you like look all over the map then, given that they've put a key. Like you shouldn't need to walk over to the key, but where we are. Let's go to the pub then. And can I go in? Vauxhall Bridge Road and Bessborough Street. Doesn't seem like I could go in. I guess there's a small chance if I go one notch up and around, I could go in. I think these things are like locked behind some kind of content triggers. Like you have to do something. And then a character says, meet me at the pub, you know? A point of interest is just going to be a plot thing. Listen, let's look at our instructions again. Let's go to the place the dinner is.
A note from your contact.
Dinner 8 p.m, Curzon Street, Mayfair. Let's just try for that. But I don't know how, man. I don't even know how to get in my room. Hello, DJT. 123, only me. DJT, I think you're a real person because you've made a joke. But your username alone looks so much like a bot. It's crazy. No, I believe you.
This is a map of the streets of London.
I don't have that on. I completely believe you. I'm not skeptical. I'm just giving you a word of this is just a friendly word of advice.
You can't go that way.
All right, we'll head
Go
to
that way.
we'll head to Mayfair. I think this predates GTA 1. I wonder if what the earliest representation of London in video games is. It's not this. There'll be a text adventure set here first. It has been said before. All right. Well, listen, I don't want to beat a dead horse, then. You know. Okay, I'm going to wander around Mayfair until I see Curzon Street. Grosvenor Square. Grosvenor Square. I guess this is just Grosvenor Square. Brook Street. Grosvenor Square. Upper Brook Street. Upper Brook Street.
You can't go that way.
Where's Curzon Street? And Curzon Street. We want to be somewhere on Curzon Street. I'm not just going to go to all the POIs. They can't expect me to just wander all of London blindly. Yeah, you want me to follow? Sure. That's all it takes with me. Anyone else want me to follow them? I'll follow anything. I don't need to be convinced with arguments or persuasion, just instruction. Another confirmation. I've never, can I just say, from the very, very, very beginning, I said, I believe you're real. And then I said, but you're in the unfortunate situation of having a username that looks like a bot's username. I believe the whole way through I was giving another human being a bit of obvious advice. You've gone off Curzon. Yeah, I've gone off the whole thing, honestly. Yeah, but a little joke with you, and I love my community and the people in chat, but they're like piranhas, you know? They're always after me. It's never paranoia with me. They are. Can I just say, for all the English accent that they've attempted in this game, I really think they drop the bucket with An Hotel. See what I mean? Kruger Smith and Mono won't let a single drop of blood go undestroyed. Yeah, but those drop the bucket. An Hotel is not grammatically correct. You want me to be walking around saying An Hotel like I'm a robot?
Are you sure you want to quit? Well, why did you select quit then?
Don't know what to do. I've worked at an hotel. I've worked at an hotel. Because you'd say An Hotel. Would you? I don't live in London and don't think my accent's really been touched by the London accent, but I'd say an hotel. Hang on, let me go into my mind palace. Have you been to that hotel? Oh no, I would. But I said that. Oh, what? Oh, I've been to that building. What is it? It's an hotel. It's a hotel. It's a hotel. I'd say hotel. A hotel. No, I'd say a hotel. You said an hotel. No, but I was doing a voice. I was going to my mind hotel. Oh, I've seen that building. What is it? What kind of business is it, Sean? Hey, at natural. At natural. I think it's a hotel. That's me. That's my voice. Hello, Red Tick Seed. Are accents that hate stop doing a voice? No, I was doing a voice. sometimes when you're trying to exhibit your own accent, you overthink things and say things wrong. I'd say an OL. An OL? Oh, you're one of the proper bottle of water guys. You know, they're always making fun of you guys on TikTok. All the Americans always say bottle of water. And hotel is mad. They should have put AN''OL. You can go forwards away from the hotel. Right, let's head back. I really want to enjoy this. I really think I could have a great time. I just don't know what to do. Is there a walkthrough or something? Nothing wrong with water. I say water. Mayfair's just a borough. It's the borough we were just in. Curzon Street's just around the corner up here. And let's go wander it now. Hello? No, that's the hotel. Yeah, fair enough. Once you've been made fun of by the Brits, transatlantic stuff's just not going to touch you, is it? Hello, Buzz Josie. How you doing?
Chob.
Chob. Chob in the chat if you chob. Chob in the chat if you've chobbed. Chob in the chat if you're going to chob again. Chob in the chat if you wish to chob but don't know how. Okay, this is South Audley and Curzon Street. There's not really a lot of Curzon Street to choose from, to be honest. Look at this guy. I think that's the end of Curzon Street. Well, then how do I get a suit? I don't know what to do. Where's my suit? How do I get a suit?
They do not accept that card here, John.
Where is going to sell me a suit? Shall I just go to all the eyes? Are the POIs interactable? Which ones are POIs? PH is public house.
Can't go that way. Can't go that way.
Worm. Thank you for the resubscription. Worm in the chat if you worm. Let me know in the chat if you worm. Okay, here's the key. The eyes are just places of interest. Maybe the suit line was just banter. I don't know. It gave me £100 explicitly for a suit, which I then bought on a train ticket. Houses of Parliament. I don't think they're going to give me a suit in there. The Horse Guards Parade. Don't think so.
Can't go that way.
Then that's Buckingham Palace. Maybe. Is there a famous suit makers in London? Like one I'm supposed to know about?
You can't go that way.
Savile Row. Yeah, so where's that? Like maybe that's... Should I go to Madame Tussauds? There's in all the places that tourists can go. What about... That's the British Museum. In Mayfair. Well, that would make sense, I guess.
You can't go that way. You can't go that way. You can't go that way.
Oh my lord.
You can't go that way.
Worm. It's not going to be in Whitehall. Am I looking if I see Savile Row? Please don't put words in a worm's mouth. You can put worms in a worm's mouth.
You can't go that way.
Do worms eat worms?
You can't go that way.
Has anyone ever ate a worm? I've put a worm in my mouth once, but then I let it back out. I didn't bite down. I've got rid of Stanley. Stanley's gone. I didn't like it. I was commuting, just got back. We are 100% in London. KOT, I'm trying to buy a suit so that I can meet someone in Mayfair. Do you have any recommendations of where I could go? Yeah, we can go all the way to round by your gaff.
You can't go that way.
We can go to where eventually there'll be a London Eye. We can head to London Bridge and we can look out on the HMS Belfast and the Traitor Gate and all that. This was made by people just taking pictures who didn't have permission in 1993. Carnaby Street, plausibly. Does it give us the streets? Queen Elizabeth Street, Tooley Street, London Bridge Road. I suppose where we want to be. Can we get round behind here? New Change, Lower Thames Street, Tower Hill.
You can't go that way.
Can't go that way. Why are there no birds? What do you mean there are no birds?
Can't go that way.
What makes you think there's no birds? Just because you can't see one? New Change? Could that be about changing your clothes? It could be a clothing shop. They must be shut. Probably getting some new stock in.
You can't go that way.
I'm so stuck. What's this on Birdcage Walk?
Way.
Houses of Parliament. I'm not going there to get a suit. They gradually remove the pigeons in Trafalgar Square. A falcon or something goes in each day to deter them. So mean. Not mean for the falcon, though. I'm going to make a lemsip. I could probably use a kind of lemsip, but for my mind. Like a gong bath. Do you have any of those? Has anyone here taken a gong bath? I always think I'd love one. But then I'm never quite brave enough. I always think I'll go in just wanting to hear a sound reverberate, but I'll come away believing in Reiki, you know? I'm very, very, very impressionable, so I have to be very cautious around the New Age world. Like I'll come out with all my birthstones. Nice relax. How long did it take from the sounding of the gong to silence? Well, I know. I live in Walkley, so I think about it a lot. It gets advertised in that strange New Age church thing. But I'm worried I'll get convinced about ley lines, you know? Not gongs, more like big round things. They're called gongs, Oracle. Silence sounds awful. You'd love a gong. You'd probably also like wind chimes or YouTube.com. I'm still a bit new atheist brain, so I'd get annoyed. Red Tixie, this would be the great way to wean you off it. This would be a great way to teach you to hear about mystical things without kicking off, you know? Without like going all, who's the big disprover? Randy something. Who's the Randy skeptic? I'm very new atheist, Brady. You got to wean yourself off it. James Randi, yeah. Or Randy Savage, yeah. Gong is harmless. Yeah, but you'll come out believing in ghosts. But I think that's fine. I think we should all endeavour to believe in one wrong thing, otherwise Dawkins wins. You know, Dawkins did this to us. We need to deprogram ourselves and believe in one thing that's just provably false. Or like completely unfalsifiable. Like, I believe there's an alien who lives in my cellar, but the alien has a special feature that if you look for it, it hides, and it's very good at hiding because it's an alien. How do we undawkins the chat? We could believe the Grinch is real. Counterpoint, I believe in right things, which is why I'm anti-Dawkins. But the things that Dawkins believes that are wrong and evil are just values. They're not really like objective claims about the world. Maybe that's wrong.
Can't go that way.
But I feel like they're mostly ideological, right? That's more value laden than like the stuff I'm suggesting, which is like aliens are real. I know where a dinosaur is living. Remember Clean for the Queen? Why didn't they do that again? But they should bring that back. Oh yeah, you're pro Dundridges. You're part of the Dundridge Massive. No way. Listen, I'm anti-Dawkins, but listen, this is very blinkered. Enemy of my enemy is my friend speaking. You can be enemies with Dawkins and enemy with Dundridges. Let people have their honey on the plane. You know what I mean? So many people are reacting to the people who are reacting to the people who are reacting. I think Dawkins should have his head fried in a broiling pot, but also people should be allowed to have as much Manuka honey wrapped around their lips while they fly as they want. Sometimes not everyone is wrong or not everyone is right. Remember Big Society? Isn't that ongoing? Or is that Northern Powerhouse? Did Big Society happen? Like, why don't journalists ask this? No one asks, did Big Society happen? Or are we still doing that? Or is it yet to come? It was good when he tweeted about it. I'm not going to defend Dawkins, but it does make... He is a biologist. So on some level, you know, he was just being like... Back on the tube. On some level, he was like, I wonder why they do that. I think that's reasonable. To some level, if you've gone really like the selfish gene, you're like, all organisms are there to pass on their genes, and then you see two dogs sucking each other off, you would be like, why are they doing that then? I think that's a reasonable inquiry. He was lying. He's a tube? What do you mean a tube? Oh, we're not talking about Dawkins anymore, are we? No, I know that animals love sucking each other off, and I'm not confused by it. But I didn't write the selfish gene, right? I didn't lock myself in a certain cage of how I look at the world of biology. If I see animals sucking each other off, I think they probably want to come, you know? It feels good to come. Animals experience that too. No mystery here.
You can't go that way.
Like, nothing confusing to me. I'm fully with you. Kropotkin had this nailed. Back when he saw that crab in Brighton sucking off all the other crabs. It was like, I get it, mutual aid. How do I get a suit? I don't know how to progress in this game at all. Red, why would that be embarrassing? That's the most normal thing to say. That's like a very, very mainstream opinion. Ignore suit, just turn up to dinner party. Forget the suit? Alright. Well,
you can't go that way.
I also am not confident I can go to the party without The suit? Alright, you're just putting in some of my greatest hits, I guess. I'm very, very inured to the idea that people only put in things that they think later on I'll be embarrassed to have said. I would be concerned if Sean said coming is painful, but in the bad way. I don't know. I think it means I probably should go to the doctors. Or like, you know, haven't been observant enough to realise that's not the standard stance. I don't think the party appears on the map properly until I have the suit. Yeah, sorry, Crispin. Crispin, is the way that we can like turn the chat off for you until we stop talking about cum. Like, do you want to go in another room and I'll call you back in? Like it's an improv game and we're setting up the scene. I've been here. You can get off the National Express coach around here. You don't want to go all the way to Victoria. It's okay, Crispin. You just read your manga. Huh? Her in the chat if you're confused.
You can't
Her
go
in the
that
chat
way.
if you're feeling confusion right now. God, is there a walkthrough for this, please? Please, God, I'm going on Game FAQs. Just let me get started. Game FAQs. City 2000. And if there's nothing on... Not Sim City, Jesus Christ. City 2000. Sim City 2000 is going to make this really hard. I don't know if Game FAQs even has it as a title. I don't think it's even acknowledged by Game FAQs. City 2000. Yeah, it is here. It is here. Okay. Q&A. There's no Q&A. Home. There's no... There's one rating. Like a star rating for the game. And it's a half star out of 5 with just the word unplayable. What am I missing? Mods pin Lambda Girl? You looked up the walkthrough already? Can you link it to me, Lambda? Look to the sides of the street? What? Curzon Street? All right. The answer has been... The walkthrough says find doorbell and press it. All right. Thanks. Thanks, Lambda. Sorry. And also sorry, Lambda. Though, I want to make the point that I shouldn't have to apologize for being stupid, should I? No one should have to apologize for that. No one opts in to being stupid, do they? It just happens. But I think everyone needs to let me off, really. I'm lost. What if you're a politician? They don't choose to be stupid. People shouldn't elect people who are stupid, probably. Like, I can't see how that serves their interests. I don't see a... Yeah, can we get 07s in the chat for Lambda? If that's something that is nice to say.
You can't go that way.
Oh, I can't go that way. It will show me a big
You
arrow,
can't go that way.
but I can't go that way. Lambda, since you're reading the walkthrough, does it say anything about... Oh, objects. Oh, sorry, I'm going back. I've heard there's an object. There's an object on the screen. Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to fix it. Hey, there's an object here. Oh, and it's a doorbell.
Hello, I'm Kate. Agent X had to fly to Paris, so I've been sent as a replacement. Please, Sit down. There is a dangerous criminal, a Mr. Rooter, at work in London. British agents have tried to apprehend him, but have so far failed in their attempts. He plans to take over the capital with disbursements by air of a mind-altering chemical, which he is currently formulating in a hidden laboratory. Your mission, John, is to find the laboratory and obtain the chemical formula for analysis. I can't tell you anything else, other than that your next contact is with Agent White at Madame Tussauds. He'll be disguised as a wax model, and he likes to chop and change, so he shouldn't be too hard to find. Here is a credit card and decoder to help you in your mission. I think that's all. Would you like a drink?
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, everyone. All right, what we got?
Looks like a highly sophisticated decoder, John.
What is that? What is a highly sophisticated decoder? Doesn't matter.
This is your credit card. You can use it in most banks.
Look, there's nothing wrong with my eyes, Funky. It's categorically my brain, and they just won't do anything about that in Specsavers. I've tried. They say that's outside of the scope of my role. Albrock, did you see that guy in a shell suit before? All right, we're going to Tussauds. So the suit thing was nothing. The suit was a pretense to give us money for us to buy a tube ticket, I think. Where's my map? Okay. Tussauds was like up here somewhere. Yeah. So here. Here. Okay, we're Tussaudsing and we have an object. Let's effing go. Yes. Yes, the game has begun. The game has truly begun. Okay, look at this.
A wax dummy of a Grenadier Guard.
Okay, take.
It's a little large to carry, and besides, that's stealing.
Okay, let's use it.
I don't think the dummy would agree to that.
Okay. Oh, we use the...
Don't be silly, John.
We use this.
You have no complex messages to decode.
We've got no messages to decode. Okay. Pavarotti and 2, I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the others at all. Is it Wogan? It doesn't look enough like Wogan, but I guess that's wax figures for you. Any idea on this? Is it the crank? It's one of the crankies. The woman cranky. Terry Wogan, Terry Wagon and Cranky. Amazing. Then we've got Faulty Towers. Manuel. I don't know. Could that be Elton John? A tennis man? Someone? These are bad photos. Go back to Wogan, if I must. A famous jockey behind Sachs. Here's your Wogan, Albrock. What do you want with it? Ben's older than you think. The suit's wrong for Wogan. The thing I object to more is that the head and face is wrong for Wogan. Excuse me, I have a Discord image. Interesting. All right. Maybe I'll show this to the people in chat. It takes too long to download an image. This is an Alamy stock photo of the unveiling of the Wogan. And it does appear to be the exact same Wogan in the exact same pose. So there's our Wogan there. It's still off, though. Seeing them next to each other, it's better than I considered. But, like, faces... Humans put loads of stock in... Plenty more proof. Proof of what? I'm not denying anything. I don't deny that it's Wogan. I'm saying it's not a particularly good waxwork. This is a picture of Dom DeLuise. I'm not going to put it on screen. Yeah, we can put this down with me. Maybe we could put it here next to chat. That's all I'm saying. It's not a good Wogan. Could I do better? No. That's not the bar for criticism, though. The bar is if I think something's rubbish. The University of West... I've overshot. Or have I? Here's a computer. Remember
Looks
those?
like a PC to me.
Uh-huh. There's Aditus on it.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
There's something I really like. This is a very, very DOS thing that's happening here, right? Is that when I hit the thing that makes the sound line, nothing happens. It doesn't cut the music. It just stops producing more MIDI notes. So you'll hear the reverb tail.
Nothing happens.
As like... And it waits for like the new instruments to like hit their beats coming back in. It's just so cool. I'm just having such a good time.
Nothing happens.
I'd quite like all the sounds from this and all the music.
You have no complex messages to decode.
What do I do here then? I guess I'd come back. Nothing happens would be really good. Oh, I've just gone all the way through Madame Tussauds. How? Let me back into Madame Tussauds. Okay, just turn all the way around and go in. Good.
You can't go that way.
Okay, what about this way? Hell yeah. Oh! Tremendous.
A wax dummy of Charlie Chaplin.
Uh-huh.
I don't think the dummy would agree to that.
Agree to what?
You have no complex messages to decode. Don't be silly, John.
Okay. Try talk? Yes. It stopped the music and it's got me concerned. Got me concerned. How do I... Is there something about this you don't like? We don't need to say crash. We don't need to say crash. Something normal and good could be happening. But it doesn't seem happy. Now, what I should have been doing, it occurs to me, is saving the game. Like, at all, ever. Although, I've barely done anything. So if it does come to it, I think I could get here in 5 minutes. 10 at a push. But then would I have any confidence I could get past this crash? Like, no. No, not really. It feels crashed. If I can speak my truth, it's got a real crashed energy, if you know what I mean. If you know what I'm saying. Well, no, but Lambda, they didn't do the tests on like Windows 10 computers that were built in like 2021. It's giving crashed. Do you know what I mean? People are really holding space for being crashed. Should we just start again? It's serving crash. Yeah, it's so real for crashing like this. Well, how? How? I don't have a mouse, really. I can make my mouse appear, but like, there's no mouse in the game. I could press 1, 2, or 3. Like, the music has stopped, which is a big, you know, bad sign. It's so crashed for real, for real. Like, you know, what buttons would you be pressing if you were me, you know? Probably not one I haven't already pressed. It's giving real crashed here. Now, I think we have to start again and just getting here quickly. And if we've got a skip button, like escape, skip stuff, then maybe we can just get here really quickly. And then what we'll know is this just an always crash? Will it always just crash here? So I don't think we've got a choice, and I'll crack on with that now. Okay, so back in. So how's everyone been? What did you have for tea, you know? What you been up to? Been anywhere nice? We can just skip. We can skip. You haven't been anywhere nice, Daskito. That's a shame. You'd love somewhere nice. I think you'd get a real big kick out of somewhere nice. Had a big lunch, so no dinner. What was your lunch? Let's go get that mug, hey? I think Kate was voguing, and you have to respect that because that is a skill. What's the TISM dentist? Like, I know what you're saying, but are you saying you went to a specialist dentist that's like autism compatible?
Will Mr. John Daring please...
If I went to a dentist, they'd vomit in their own mouth. They'd say, "What's that?" Exactly. If I don't get the mug here, the thing that will happen in 7 hours is going to make me lose my mind. Started baking, had a breakdown. That's how it goes. Where's my muggy? Give me muggy. Give me muggy. Is the reverb good? Is that a good addition? I can't hear it, so I don't even know what effect it's having, but I think it must be good. It's giving muggy? It's giving muggy. You got new shoes? That's nice. Are they the ones that flash a bit when you take a step? I don't know why they haven't been made for adults. They're obviously a great idea. Probably stop people getting hit by cars as well. I considered putting a delay on, but I didn't want it. I wanted like a really all-purpose mild reverb. And it might not be mild, but any milder felt boring. Yeah, why isn't it giving getting? No, sorry. Why isn't it giving? Why isn't it giving? I want to be given. I want to get, so therefore I want it to give. But it should be giving. There's Pokemon ones. That's really good. What's your favorite Gen 2 starter? John wants to get. I used to know what that meant. I had a period where I knew what that meant. It'll come back to me. I've never heard that word before in my life, Lambda Girl. Chikorita? Pretty much the best option. Totodile? That's pretty much the worst option. Water starters, really, really bad. Really bad idea. Isn't this where we got our mug? Chikorita would make a really good Pokemon. Mug. Mug tree.
You can't go that way.
Okay, and now I need to use this letter?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Nothing
An envelope
happens.
containing a note and £100.
Cyndaquil, pretty good choice. And yet you said Totodile. Don't be silly, John. Don't be silly, John. John, don't do that. John, don't even try to do that. Stop fucking around, John.
You now own a brand new tube ticket.
Like, is that guy doing the voice not hamming it up at least slightly? Yeah, I don't want Totodile to die. Can I make that crystal clear? Tell you who is pretty cool. Pseudo
Try
Woodoo.
reading it, John.
No one really gives Pseudo Woodoo its due.
A note from your contact.
Yeah, we know. We know. We know all about this kind of thing. Where did I get that map? I want Mr. Mime to die. You need to take a couple more laps around the old block of life, and you'll realize Mr. Mime's got a very valid place within it. Yeah, Pseudo Woodoo, Stan. In the wild, in the flesh. Nothing wrong with that. Map is at the hotel. It's worth it to get the map. You can be zooming then. Can I, if I save the game, does it work? So let's go somewhere else and then let's reload one. All right. Oh, I mean, I don't know if that persists between sessions, but it probably does. It probably does. Yeah, I've got 2 mopeds strapped to my feet. That's how they did it then. That was the original fat bike. Okay, map out. Up 1. Funky, why do you think I'd be part of it? What? No, why do you think that? No. Just because you're always got headaches watching this. That doesn't mean that there's some natural affinity with me and people who've got a migraine. I actually am very good at making friends with the calm. If I could and I wanted to, I could develop a fan base that weren't characterized by chronic agonies. But I haven't chosen to do that. But that doesn't mean that I could only have a Psyduck. You'd calm him down? I wouldn't. Psyduck would be shouting at me to traverse Norway on a map quicker. I'd say, Psyduck, you're hurting yourself, you know. We could be having a pleasant time here. Did we ever get a suit? No. Martin, I'm now convinced the game never wanted you to get a suit. I actually don't think there's a suit in the game, but we did progress the game, but then we got a crash. But before we got a crash, we went to a waxworks museum that was very good. Oh, I completely know that. There's no if I wanted to develop a fan base that weren't plagued by agonies, I would have to pick a different platform, such as real life. Bondsley, I actually could take or leave. I don't have a lot good to say about most of the pre-evolutions. I think most of them could fuck off, you know. I don't think I got the map here. I don't think this is where I got the map. I guess save often. It seemed to be talking that did it. I went to my first scene that required talking. Sean would have a mime
As you
tunic.
leave the hotel, you return your room keys to the reception desk.
I don't think we did get the map there. There's actually nothing wrong with Psyduck either. You have no agonies. That's probably a sign you're in the greatest pain of all. The pain of happiness. Tried to find a more painful word, but I couldn't. We definitely got the map at the hotel. All right, I'm heading back. Oh yeah, that would be painful. Do you know I have that pain as well? I have other interests, and I'm really struggling with it. Psyduck didn't get anything like Slowbro do. What kind of getting what? I think my favorite thing about Psyduck is that Psyduck out and out has psychic powers and can do things with its brain, but it's just a water Pokemon. It's not like canonically psychic. It just is psychic. All right, I'm back in the hotel. I want my map, and I'm willing to agitate for it. Maybe one of these spinning arounds will give it to me. Yeah, it can learn psychic moves, but it's not a psychic type. Here we go. Thank you to, I'm guessing, Lambda Girl. Is it always Lambda Girl that's right? Yeah. Lambda Girl, can I say, as useless as it is and as much as it doesn't guarantee I'll listen, you are developing a reputation for being correct. And trust me when I say that's a double-edged sword.
You return your room keys to the reception desk. You can't go that way.
You can't go that way. Okay, back to swords. We're going to go straight to Chapo.
You can't go that way.
And then we're gonna save. This I've gone the wrong way, but we'll save. Chapo was around here somewhere. Okay. Who is this? Is this Hitchcock? Oh, it's Kate time. Well, let's just try. I forgot. I do need to talk to Kate, but since I'm here. I did save. But I think it can't progress. I think it can't get past this. So I'm not going to ask anyone to help me further with getting this to run. It's a very aggravating game. It's very fun. It is cool that you can sequence break, which does suggest if we watched a long play, we could see what the next bit of the sequence is and then just ignore Charlie Chaplin. But we'd need to speak to someone. Like, I don't think we're going to enjoyably play the game if one of the verb buttons. One quick game door? No. Now that game doors can end up being like 2 hours long, I can't play them. I'm not doing game door. It takes too long. If it makes you feel any better, you aren't supposed to talk to Charlie. All right, restart the game. Who am I supposed to talk to? No, I'm playing this. Henry VIII. All right. All right, well, that's worth checking. We'll try and talk to the person I'm supposed to talk to. You just want to see the Kate. Look, we'll talk to Kate on our way back. All right, let's find Henry VIII. There wasn't a talking option on Lady Di. Otherwise, believe you me, I would have done it. I like Kate as well. All of my friends can't sit still. Let me know in the chat if you're incapable of sitting still. Maybe we could be friends. Oh. There's someone here. King Henry VIII. All right, save again. Hang on, who's who?
It's a wax dummy of Henry VIII.
Gotcha.
Here's a dummy of Anne Boleyn.
Well, it's not
Henry VIII's wives who got
understood.
the shop.
Yeah, got it. It just can't handle. It just can't handle. I think we'll just go and talk to Kate again, and then that's, and then we'll do a wind down thing. If you want it to be Scrandal, it can be Scrandal. What I'll do is I'll talk to Kate one more time just so we can enjoy it, that. And then I will play whatever short form, one a day browser game that you want me to, based on who shouts out the thing they want more than other people. And then that can be our lives, and then we can all get lowered into the grave. And then we can all breathe out until we're exhausted. Okay, load Madame Tussauds. Have you done Minute Cryptic today? Yes, I did, and it was very good. The answer begins with an M, right? Without giving it away. Have we got any other Minute Cryptic heads in? I haven't missed a day with the exception of when there was that big Cloudflare outage. So I emailed them and I said, can you give me my streak back? I had like a 50-day streak. Could you put it back in? And it's been like, they said they would, but it's still been 2 weeks. I don't think they have the capacity for it. But it's my first time I've had a long streak on anything. Like my first long streak. You're too stupid. You could learn Popper. If you and me had a big coffee while I talked you through the basic logic, I couldn't do cryptics for years and years and years. Minute Cryptic's been my way in. I just couldn't really follow them. Minute Cryptic has been so accessible and so good and so variable, and the clues are very varied and interesting. I'm a big fan. I do it with lunch every day, and if I don't get to do it, my lunch is ruined. Okay, Kate lives, I think perhaps here. Well, not exactly here, but like a turning off of here. Okay, but not there, but like a turning off of here. Okay, not there either, but a turning off. That's the Third Church of Christ Scientist, but not there, obviously, but a turning off. Right, she doesn't live in any of those. Where do you live then, Kate? Oh, you live here. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me with a mid-90s London accent. Yes. And we'll enjoy this. Oh, God, you can't see it. When were you going to tell me this? When were you going to tell me? I like how even though she redubbed it, there's a slight flub in her dialogue here. You can't hear? When were you going to tell me?
Credit card and decoder to help you in your mission. I think that's all. Would you like a drink?
I never muted any woman. I actually allowed a woman's audio to go through. I just took ages to do it. You would not want to smell this, I think. You definitely wouldn't want to smell Madame Tussauds. I think that's got a deadly stench. All right, what's our cooldown? It's 20 past 10. I think we all need to relax. I think we've gotten a bit too giddy this stream, and I think we just need a relaxing way out of here. So can someone suggest a responsible suggestion or just a nice way we can spend the next 15 to 20 minutes in a calm repose, dignified conversation, and neat, non-taxing puzzles? Can we try diagnosis, Doctor? Since you're the only person who gave me a URL, you win. No one else gave me a URL. I never specified I wanted one, but being given one felt very nice. Felt unignorably polite. This game is designed to provide an educational experience about diagnosing patients and aims to be as accurate as possible. However, it is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Please do not attempt to diagnose yourself or others based on the content of this game. Always consult a licensed healthcare professional for medical concerns. Left click to play. Massflash tried with frame. I only looked at what was here when I looked. And when I looked, I only saw one. You're right. You're right. Misogyny discovered. What can I do? I need to consciousness raise. Maybe they'll diagnose me as a misogynist here. Maybe they'll tell me the cure, how many Hail Marys to scream at the sky. Diagnosis, Doctor. A little trouble in big hospital. Left click to play. Oh, there's music. Hang on. Let me get you up to speed. Oh, you can hear it.
Hello and welcome to Big Hospital. You must be the new trainee doctor.
What is this?
Helen Castle.
What are we playing?
Alongside me today. Follow me and we'll get started right away.
Have you not played it, Josie? Are you blind recommending?
These are our examination rooms where we diagnose patients and prescribe further treatment if necessary. Today, you'll be carrying out diagnosis on real patients. Don't worry, they have all
You don't know what just showed up. What do you mean it showed? Oh, it was on a machine, right? It was an arcade machine. Now, this is going to be good. Explain it to me. I don't have a clue.
Okay, great.
What did I click on?
Follow me to the teaching room and I'll take you through the basics.
I don't know where the hand clicks. Does it click in the middle of the hand? Does it click by the finger?
Hello and welcome to Diagnosis 101. Today I'll be taking you through the basics of the diagnostic process. This is the patient view. From here you can choose to examine the head, torso and legs, or when your examination is complete, you can choose to make your diagnosis.
What are we playing?
From the close-up view, you can select your diagnostic tools and
I was expecting like Scrandle.
To use a diagnostic tool, simply drag it to the
I'm going to learn how to diagnose people.
Reading is complete.
Oh my god.
Once you've taken enough readings, you can move on to make your diagnosis.
It's just such a different energy
On the
than what I
diagnosis
wanted.
sheet, you can see a list of recorded symptoms as well as possible conditions. Simply select the condition you think the patient is presenting with.
Oh no, I'm not stopping. This is where we are.
From this screen,
It's funny.
you have access to the medical textbook. You can use this textbook to cross-reference with your recorded symptoms in order to make the correct diagnosis. And that is the basics of the
Oh, I didn't listen to anything.
You can head back to the diagnostic rooms now.
Can I play it
Go.
again? I didn't listen to a single thing. I didn't. Examine head. This. Yeah, what's your temperature? Great, thanks. Yeah, what's your ears like? Oh,
Otoscope.
oh man.
Normal.
Normal, okay. Oh,
Thermometer.
oh my lord.
Normal.
Great. Back. It was nothing to do with her head. Let's go straight to the legs. Yeah, look. What am I doing?
Normal.
Normal, okay.
Exhale. Symptom recorded.
Symptom recorded. Okay, huge. All right, let's do the torso.
Electrocardiogram.
Uh-huh.
Normal.
Uh-huh.
Stethoscope. Symptom recorded. Pulse oximeter. Symptom recorded.
Okay.
Sphygmomanometer. Normal.
Okay, and now I've got all the symptoms and I can make a diagnosis. She's got recorded symptom, normal temperature, normal right ear. Oh no, I don't know about her left ear. Quick back. No, we've got no time. Blood pressure normal, but the blood oxygen is low. Signs of pulmonary infarction. Oh, it's probably a pulmonary infarction. Pulmonary embolism? That has pulmonary embolism. Pulmonary embolism. I don't know about her heart sounds. Hang on, what's confirmed diagnosis? I don't know. Pulmonary. Pneumonia. She's got pneumonia. No, next. Oh, pulmonary embolism. Pulmonary embolism occurs when one or more arteries in the lungs becomes blocked by a blood clot. That sounds really bad. Oh, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Go back. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. This. Confirmed diagnosis. Have I got it? Have we got it? No, we just got it wrong. I got a reward for checking out some things, but nothing for actually...
Try again.
Okay. I want to beat Eggman. All right, let's try again.
Challenge 1. Your first day at Big Hospital.
Hello, and welcome to Big
We've done this. We've done
You
this.
must be the new trainee doctor.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, let's just... we'll just do everything again.
Normal.
Uh-huh.
Peak flow meter.
So that's your air. Okay.
Otoscope. Normal.
Nothing in that ear.
Normal.
Okay, normal ears. God, I wish I had normal ears.
Stethoscope.
Okay, is there a heart in there?
Normal.
Normal heart.
Electrocardiogram.
I don't even know what this measures.
Normal.
Blood pressure.
Normal. Pulse oximeter.
What's that? Like
Symptom
another?
recorded.
Oh, symptom relating to the finger, although probably the blood or the tension of the.
Normal.
What does that even do? You're just measuring someone's inner thigh.
Symptom recorded.
Okay, they don't kick when you hit them with a hammer. All right, what is it? Blood oxygen is low. Reduced reflexes. I don't have any lung sounds. I need lung sounds.
Stethoscope. Symptom recorded.
Oh, huge. I'm glad I went back for that. Okay. Make diagnosis. Their lung sounds like they've got an pulmonary infarction. Low blood pressure. Reduced reflexes. Signs of pulmonary infarction. Symptoms. They don't have chest pain. They got low blood pressure. They got low blood oxygen. Low blood oxygen. Rapid heart rate. Low oxygen saturation. Sure. They don't have high blood pressure. I don't know. I'm going to go anemia. I don't know. I don't have time. Confirm. Do you use Albrecht? You're there lounging in your chair, in your life. No, you don't die. You don't die from anemia. You just need a bit of liver pate and you'll be right as rain. Not dead, he's just ill.
Challenge 1. Your
Let
first
me,
aid
I'll do
kit
it. I'll do it. I'll do it. There's no way of getting the
Hello, and
diagnostic
welcome
stuff
to the
faster.
hospital. You must be the new.
3,
This is killing me.
1, go!
This is murder. Where's my calm? This is supposed to be my calm down section.
Symptom record otoscope.
Okay. Hot lips.
Normal. Normal.
Let me just save one person's life and I'll move on.
Symptom recorded.
Great. It takes up half of your time to do.
Stethoscope. Stethoscope. Normal. Stethoscope.
Oh my god.
Stethoscope.
Time loss already.
Record electrocardiogram. Normal. Sphygmomanometer.
All right, I'm going to read the symptoms of pneumonia straight away.
Normal.
And that little delay before you can go back is killing me.
Reflex hammer.
Is each second 2 seconds? I don't think so.
Normal.
Like, I've lost most of my time just getting the symptoms. So this is the amount of time left I've got to read a notebook. Okay, high temperature, peak expiratory flow rate. I don't know what that means, but it's down. Crackles and decreased breath sounds. Okay, sounds like pneumonia, right? Pneumonia. Okay, shortness of breath. That's probably what that is. Chest pains, fever. I think it's pneumonia. I think we're dealing with a pneumonia. Temperature high, crackle here. Breathing is slowed. So this is pneumonia. I've cured you. I've cured you. I've diagnosed you. I've cured you. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. No, the other ones don't count, Albert. This is a whole new game. It's a whole new instance. I don't... Well, I'll go until I lose.
Challenge 2. Finding a routine.
You're not going to make it more complicated, are you? Because
Hello again. How are you today? I hope you've managed to get some rest because we've got a busy day ahead of us. Your patient is waiting for you. Proceed to the diagnostic room right away.
But it's a different instance.
3,
Fuck,
2,
okay.
1, go!
Go, 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 go. Examine head.
Thermometer. Normal.
Normal. I want the voice line of him saying normal.
Otoscope. Normal. Peak flow meter. Symptom recorded.
Okay, so that means they've got low airflow. Their airflow is poor. That could be pneumonia.
Stethoscope. Normal.
Normal, but the lungs could be crackling. It could be double pneumonia.
Symptom recorded.
It could be pneumonia again.
Electrocardiogram. Normal.
That would make things...
Sphygmomanometer. Normal.
Okay, blood oxygen, though. Maybe we're expecting blood oxygen down.
Normal.
Oh. Could still be pneumonia, though.
Coronary. Normal. Reflex hammer. Normal.
All right. We don't have long. Lung sounds, wheezing, airflow down, but they don't have a temperature, so they've just got wheezing. This could be, show me wheezing, shortness of breath, wheezing, asthma. They've just got asthma. Look, mate, you've just got asthma. Don't worry about it.
Success.
I'm doctor. I'm doctor. I'm doctor. They've just got asthma. Honestly, you can get over asthma with a good night's sleep and some steroids for a few years. a few years of steroids and a big nap. I think I'm going to beat Eggman at this rate. You know what? Thanks, Josie. This has really helped an ego boost. I was never built to navigate Norway. I was built to save lives.
Building up the pressure.
Good morning. I'm really pleased that you're here, especially with the current situation. Unfortunately, there's been an outbreak of food poisoning among the doctors, likely from some bad mayonnaise in the staff canteen.
All right, okay.
As a result, we're a little understaffed today, and management has cut our diagnosis.
Shout out to the bad mayonnaise. Big up to the rancid Hellmans.
Your patient is waiting for you, so let's prioritise and get through this together. I'll be here to assist you every step.
You haven't assisted me in any way. You just let them die if I mess up.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, head.
Thermometer. Normal.
Oh, is
Peak flow meter.
that what they're doing? Is that how they make it harder?
Normal. Otoscope. Normal. Normal.
Okay, so it's nothing to do with the head. Head perfect.
Electrocardiogram. Symptom recorded.
What does that do? What is that one? What does the electrocardia do?
Pulse oxygen.
High blood pressure, hypertension.
Normal. Pulse up. Stethoscope.
Hypertension, right?
Normal.
Hypertension.
Symptom recorded.
Blood pressure high
Reflex
and arrhythmia or something.
coronary.
Not hypertension.
Normal.
All right, well, it's heart. Let's just go look at heart. The electrocardio stuff's wrong and blood pressure is high. Okay, let's look at anything with blood pressure high. Heart attack. Oh my God, it's a heart attack. Oh my God, they're having a heart attack. Where is it? You're having a heart attack.
Success.
Oh. It's so hard. It's so tense. You don't have any time. You know what? The title of the stream is... the title of the stream is really coming to its own in the last 15 minutes, huh?
Amazing.
Buy an easy run, yeah. I've got babies RNG.
Challenge.
I'm out here doctoring, you know, and I'm getting it in the neck. Luckily, I can cure that.
Good morning. Thanks for all of your hard work yesterday.
You're back from
We
your
really
mayo
managed
poisoning.
without you. You'll be pleased to hear that everybody is recovered and returned to work.
This game rules.
So impressed with our performance yesterday that they have decided to proceed with the reduced time allotted for diagnosis.
No, don't do austerity to me. Don't do Blair's quantified doctor KPIs.
3, 2,
Tony Blair's about to kill this woman using my shaking hands. All right.
thermometer. Normal. Otoscope. Normal. Otoscope. Normal. Peak flow meter.
This one's important.
Normal.
Okay. Head is perfect. You've been diagnosed with perfect head.
Normal.
Nothing with
Stethoscope.
lungs then. Lungs.
Symptom recorded.
You got fucked lungs. Okay, so that's pneumonia's on the cards.
Normal. Speak mode phenomenon.
I don't think it's going to be this. Normal.
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 Pulse
This is... could be.
Symptom recorded.
Okay, it's pulmonary. It's pulmonary.
Coronary.
It's going to be none of this. I can even ignore it. It doesn't even matter. This doesn't even matter. Forget it. Who cares about reflexes? It doesn't matter. It's pulmonary. Okay, blood O2 low. Wheezes and crackles. Wheezes. We did this. You've got asthma. Shortness of breath. Oh, no, it's not this. Wheezing, shortness of breath. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Let's fucking go. Come on.
Success.
Oh. And now that I'm getting big brain, right? Now that I'm getting big brain, I know when I'm diagnosing to be like, well, it could be this, it might not be this, it could be this, it might not be this. So I don't need to bang their knee with a little hammer. I'm already 5 steps ahead. I'm Mega Doctor. I am delighted. Do you remember before? Do you remember when I was a junior doctor and I just couldn't handle it? But I've risen to the challenge. I think I've really found my calling. I'm a white mage. I've specialized.
Challenge 5, final chapter.
They're going to kick me out of the game just for winning?
Finally,
Just
you're
let it be
here.
endless.
Follow me to the diagnosis rooms as quickly as possible. No time to explain.
We could explain on the way, right?
It's the president's daughter.
Straight white
She's
mage,
fallen
yeah.
gravely ill and
Check
they
my
insist
privilege.
that you make the diagnosis. As you can probably
Intersectionalities
appreciate,
when you're a
this
red
is a
mage.
case of utmost importance. Every second counts, so the time allotted for diagnosis will be reduced. But I know you're up for the challenge.
I'm not. She's going to
Give it your
die.
best shot. We're counting on you.
Will I get a certificate from this? Will this give me a first aid badge? All right, head is important. Head is crucial, but the lungs is really more important. Normal temperature. Okay, so we can rule out fevers. Oh, this is never important. Who cares? Get out of there. I don't care about the other ear. Right, let's go straight to lungs. Lungs is so important these days. Lungs are huge. Normal lungs. Okay, blood pressure. It could just be hypertension. You've just got hypertension, mate. Well, how about your blood oxygen? That would probably be... What about your reflexes? What about your reflexes? I don't have time, actually. It's hypertension. Your blood pressure's high. Well, your blood pressure's high, so I diagnose you with high blood pressure. I don't have time. You've just got high blood pressure.
Success.
Yes! Yes! Your blood pressure's high, so I diagnose you with high blood pressure. That's all it takes. That's all it is. I'm the one symptom doctor, you know? I'm the absolute prince of triage.
Amazing.
Look at that. All right, put me on the high scoreboard. Where am I?
Amazing. You've proved you have what it takes to
Listen
be a
to that.
doctor.
Listen to that.
You got a high score.
Fucking yes. Pop me up there.
Please enter your name.
Huh? Has anyone ever played this before? Sorry, has anyone even played the game ever? Am I the first person to complete the game? How? What's the point of local high scores? That's local. How do I get to global high scores? I don't care if it's the best time I've ever done it. Why are they... It's an arcade game. Yeah, you're right. It's an arcade game. Nevertheless, I want to say that when we started with this, Big Popper, leave it out. When we started with this, I had my doubts. I thought, could this really be me? Could I really be a doctor? And they say, you know, people grow in their own time, but all of us find a calling, don't we? And today I found mine. I want to open a fruit and veg stall in Mayfair. I really think I can make a killing. Thanks everyone for hanging out, for playing with me, and for teaching me that I have innate traits I haven't even scratched the surface of. If anyone just want to play Dr. Doctor, I'll post it in the Discord right after this. Thank you for the company. thank you for the inducement to stream by knowing that you will watch it and I won't be talking to myself. Because let me tell you, if that wasn't happening, I probably wouldn't bother. So thank you. City 2000 I was willing to play more of, but I don't know currently how I can. So I don't know, keep an eye on that. Fishmas is now in the docket for the 19th of December. I encourage anyone who can to participate in Fishmas. I think that's all the info I have. Be nice, be well, be kind, and of course, crucially, goodbye. Oh, yep. Let's just get stabbed in the throat. Like, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Oh yeah, we'll die. My mic hasn't been on in the game since I restarted this level. It must turn it off when it reloads the level. I could have got it right dozens of times. Because when you turn it on, it's ongoing for the rest of the level. Like, it must just reset it. I've been very capricious on my boy preferences. Now my boy preference is no boys. But that too could change. Wolf becomes a kink. It's just completely oriented by statistics. Kink is just sort of determined by YouGov, essentially. You're a YouGov kink truther, if you don't mind me saying so. It might do. If a post goes really viral, it could happen in a week, I think. And professional life.